following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team ready to get back at it following their early season bye. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Alert! Alert! No run. This is Jalen Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good pick up a 16 on that screen play and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Escaping to his left. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
First and 10 now from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Rolling right. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Second and inches.
To number 86, Dalton Kincaid. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 15.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised.
And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
Now this looks like a design run. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down.
Here we go, set.
A gain of
Metcalf, the motion man.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
He'll tuck it and take off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn it to a run.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Big Ed Oliver. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. That's Taylor Rapp bursting in to bring him down. Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers.
tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a low.
In rush yards by a quarterback. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Going right. It's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. Quick throw. Taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He'll try it now with Cook. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. That's taken in James Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On second down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Bills go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes White. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete, right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Complete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Bills.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Okay, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Armstrong's at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
Allen's going to try and hurry him up to the line.
and the Bills first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Kincaid. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
319!
A run up the middle with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On second down, Allen. On the move left. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Buck says 25 seconds till halftime. Allen on third down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air. On second down, here's Allen.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
timeout whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's arguably the league's top tandem, Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kendrick Bourne. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Cardinals improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Cook. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
15 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down and less than a yard.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got me, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Here's Bastis for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
20. Steelers 3. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 7.
Pack the 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Ooh. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Hey.
Bill looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Brown 80. Alert! What's that?
They'll run with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. They get the tackle out of Northern Iowa, Spencer Brown. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Forced to his right. Off he goes. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Makes the score Bills 27, Steelers 3. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Hey!
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Here we go.
13 yards. 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. This time they're ready for it. Brings along the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. At the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down. Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down.
He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Go get him, go get him.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. That's a 76-yard gain.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
Allen goes with the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
No gain on the play.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's a handoff out of the gun, and he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
That's another
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try by Bass. He's Got it. And the Bills will open it up even further
Makes the
here in
score
this
Bills
fourth quarter.
34, Steelers 16.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes White. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
First down. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll go with the counter on first down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening?